We're the Real Talk Trio. And on today's episode, we are reeling you back in to discuss about the movie Project Hail Mary, directed by
Phil Lord and Christopher Miller.
Period. So, any fun facts for this movie?
I have a fun fact.
Go ahead, girl.
So, the duo that's directing this movie, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, were also the directors of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and the Lego movie, which is pretty amazing.
Did they also direct Across? No, Across is the one that's coming out. Did they direct the first one?
For what?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the first one.
They did both? Oh my god, that's so cool.
I love that.
Yeah. Any other fun facts?
I know that it was a lot of practical effects, and I love puppet work, and Rocky was actually like a puppet, so I love that. And because the puppet artist, I forgot his name, but because the puppet artist was there on set, and it was just easier for him to like play Rocky, he got the role for like even voicing Rocky. So I think it's really like cool to see some puppet work up there. So yeah. And
I think that's it, no?
I have another one.
is it about his? I didn't understand that.
About his what?
His daughter was also like the earpiece in his earpiece.
Oh yeah, for some scenes where Rocky was speaking and Ryan Gosling had to react to it as if he was understanding, he had an earpiece, and then they put his children, like them, like speaking to Ryan as the thing he was listening to, so he was reacting to like his children, like talking to him and making jokes.
Stop, that's really cute.
It was really cute. But the other fun fact I was gonna say, I think it's pretty well known by now, is that one actress whose name I don't know that plays that one lady whose name I don't know that forces him to go into space.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Michelle? No.
Right? Is that Rachel?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is
Rachel, huh?
Yeah.
That woman.
Michelle.
So I think, yeah, like the scene where she sings "Sign of the Times" was not supposed to be in the movie, but she made it happen. She was like,
Really?
yeah, she was like, so remember that scene at the karaoke? I'm gonna sing "Sign of the Times," and that's it. So they had to like reach out to Harry Styles and everything and make it happen because she was not budging. She was like, I'm gonna sing that song. Like it has everything to do with the movie. It's gonna be it.
I
my
think
God.
that makes sense because this movie is based on a book. So another one. But I did not read the book, so just letting you know. But I don't think "Sign of the Times" by Harry Styles is in the book just yet. But I think that was such a good choice because it actually, I looked at Rachel and I was like, but this song has such a deep meaning. Like,
It really-
this is really about
was
the
a
movie. Like,
It was a perfect song because
Yeah.
literally the scene before that they were talking about how they're
running out of
they're agreeing that they're gonna die, and then that song literally says like the end of times, and I'm like,
And I was
Yeah.
like, wow, the director planned it out so perfectly. Well, turns out she did.
It was her.
Okay, so do we want to get into the movie?
Yes, let's do it. Nora, you go first.
So basically, this is what I wrote in my review in my Letterboxd. But overall, I think Project Hail Mary is just like an amazing experience. It's a movie you definitely want to see on the big screen. So it's still airing, I don't know, by the time this is coming out.
I think so.
I mean, it came out like not even a month ago, so
It should-
movies tend to last for what, like 2-3 months at the cinema.
It should be still airing, so please go watch it. It's worth it. If not, Cheapy Tuesday exists. Go ahead. I think it was such an enjoyable movie that made it really fun for me, but also knowing the process behind it of like making the movie. I just like I wrote here, knowing how much detail went into building the film, I was completely like in awe. Like I was shocked. Like this is beautiful. Like it's such a fun movie, and this movie not triggered or anything, but like it really reminded me of a certain trauma I had.
Were you ever
Wait,
stuck
what do
in
you mean?
space?
Was I ever stuck in space? No. But let me tell you something that my teachers did in elementary school, and
Oh
it
my gosh.
traumatized me for like to this day, because this is why I care about pollution and everything and whatever, and I love space. But tell me why my teachers were telling me by whatever age and whatever year we are moving to Mars.
Oh,
I you don't understand. I did a whole pan flip. I did a whole like curriculum activity. Like this is how life is gonna be in Mars by this time. And I used to go home and be like, oh, I don't want to go to Mars. I don't want. I would cry my eyes out. So like that's the trauma. Okay. So it's just like when I was seeing Gracie stuck there, I was like, wow, like that could happen.
Gracie.
Gracie? Oh,
Is it
Grace.
Grace?
Grace.
I was like, Gracie
Or
sounds
the
like
close
a girl's
friend.
name.
Yeah. I thought Rocky calls him Gracie. Oops.
No, his name is Grace.
Grace.
Oh my
He
god.
calls him Grace.
My bad. Well, anyways, like I don't know. I just find it fun. Not funny, but like it's
No, I'm sorry. It's 'cause
Gracie.
No, it's because almost every episode she calls the people like almost the right name, but it's so close, but it's so wrong.
Zoe
Like,
Zhao.
what was not Heathcliff? It was
Handcliff.
Handcliff, Handkerchief,
Handkerchief.
and now Greasy.
It's fine. That's Nora.
I think I'm saying Gracie because it's Rocky.
Oh,
And I'm
Rocky and
like,
Gracie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyways, my apologies. But you know, like it really like that's one thing. This is more of a personal thing, but that's why I really enjoyed the film. It was like oddly nostalgic because of that like memory of, hey, this is life on Mars. This is how we're gonna live on Mars. This is like, and like the whole point is like there are astronauts, and I think the whole
Artemis too.
exactly like it all happened near the same time, and so it's just as much as like this is a movie, like there are people up there. Like this is crazy. Like maybe we will be in Mars very soon. No, I don't want that, but
I mean, people can go to Mars. I'll stay here.
exactly.
too.
I'll be
Thank
Wally.
you.
I'll be the Wally of this Earth. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if that like brought. Did you guys find it a bit nostalgic in some tones? No.
Not really. I mean, I like space because the thing is that when I went into this movie, Clara said it was a sci-fi movie, and honestly, like I also wrote in my Letterboxd, sci-fi movies for me are a huge hit or miss. Either they're like really fun or they're really really boring, and so I didn't know what to think when I went into it, and like I was not kind of hating it, but I was like oh, I have to watch this movie. So I was like, so when I watched it, I didn't expect it to be more of a comedy, so that I really enjoyed.
It was subtly funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and also how can I say this? Like I just really enjoy because I really like space. I really like space.
I
and the
love that,
planets,
yeah.
and I really like the stars and everything. Like in another life, I'm a like astrophysicist.
Me too.
But so I really enjoyed those parts about the movie, and I think it's like, especially like with Artemis 2 and everything that's happening in the world, it's like a good reminder of like how we're supposed to like love our Earth. So I think it was a lot of positive vibes, and like Nora mentioned, it's like for me personally, I don't really have any dislikes about this movie. I
Neither
just
do I.
really enjoyed it, and I think this movie is a really good representation of movies that are just meant to be enjoyable and not meant to be like overly like, what is the word, like overly like I don't know what's the word, like
like
look deeper into it, you know what I mean? Because like there's nothing really deeper.
Actually-
super like conceptual.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
nothing. I personally feel like there wasn't anything deeper over the fact that it's just a movie about a guy in space trying to understand himself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, what I don't know about you, Clara.
Me, I don't know if I felt nostalgia, like, but I did.
It's just me.
No, but I think definitely like the classroom scenes reminded me too of like science teacher being like, well, don't take long showers and yada yada. The earth is dying, like for sure. Like I remember that, and it also caused a really interesting reflection of like, damn, like everything my teachers said became true, but still people don't care, which was kind of sad at the same time, right? But yeah, and I mean the sci-fi thing, I guess I'm a fan of sci-fi. Like I love Back to the Future and movies that are, and I love movies that are like based on like real like physics.
Love that
chemistry,
so
biology.
much.
See, me, I like that, but it also confuses me because I feel like I put too much realism into those movies where then I'm questioning things, but I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be questioning these things. This is literally
Yeah.
not real. Like during the movie, like he got out of his coma and he was like, I was like, okay, how long has he been eating? Like how is this man fed? How is this man breathing? How is this man
Well,
how is
he
this man surviving?
he had IVs. That's how he gets his source of.
I know, but for that long?
Well,
Like how long? Like Like he was there for like
Yeah.
30 years. I mean, technically, it was a different time because of the like light years and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, so like, see, like, there's more behind it. You never know.
I know, but I
XOXO,
see,
you'll
like,
never know.
I feel like that's a mistake a lot of movies have, where like they want to delve so much into the like science lore, and it makes it like question too much because they give you so much info. They're like trying to put all the points together.
Yeah.
I think that movie gave us just enough, and I think like you're trying to say, like, I mean, of course, like the whole point of the movie is the mission to like
Yeah,
figure out
it's
astrophage, but it wasn't like science and like trying to understand this whole thing. It wasn't like the heart of the movie. The heart of the movie was
Mhm.
really humanity and
Yeah.
him understanding what it is to be human when he's like trying to remember his life because he didn't remember anything when he came back from the coma, and
Mhm.
like about like how like mortality and all of us die, so like what is purpose, what do we do with our lives. I think for me that was like the main thing of the movie, which
Mhm.
is of course like heightened because of this like life or death situation.
Yeah.
what did it remind you of in philosophy,
What?
bro? Utilitarianism.
For sure. Absolutely. So then when he said that, he was like,
Yes!
no, I'm not gonna go to space. I was like,
No, and then she goes, "You're a teacher. You're already gonna say, do it for your kids. This is doing it for your kids." I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Jail."
yeah, actually that made that I had a really
It's like a
interesting.
philosophy. Wow, it's like philosophy of like death. Like, bro, I don't know how
It
to.
is,
You
but
know
and
what I
people
mean?
react differently because after I went to watch the movie with my family, and then my mom was like
Yeah.
asking my brother and me and my dad like, "What would you do?" And me, like instantly,
I
I
would-
said, "Yeah, I would go because like I want to give people I love a chance to live." And then my brother was like, "No, I wouldn't want to go because I want to enjoy the time I have with the
Yeah.
people."
Yeah.
But then a lot of people dwelled on the comment where she said something God, and then he goes, "You believe in God," and then she goes, it beats the alternative." I wish I could. So I wish I could expand on that, but I just know like that comment like has such a it has weight to it. You know what I mean? And that's all I want
That's it. And I
to say.
think
Yeah.
that goes back to what Rachel was saying about the movie just being enjoyable because I feel like it's a simple movie. Like the plot is fairly simple. There's a few like moments of conflict in there, like when Grace is dying and Rocky needs to save him. Like Rocky thinks about, oh, should I sacrifice myself or not? But it's like a simple plot, and I feel like that also made me question like how I am as an audience member because I feel like for the last episode I always give the comment of like, oh, I wish this movie had more action.
Yeah.
I wish it had more conflict. But then for that one, it's like, wait, maybe I think it's me. I think I'm trained to get like overstimulated by movies because they want to grab my attention so
Yeah.
much and they just like put everything in there.
Yeah.
But more and more I'm seeing movies that they're just like more simple. They like trust and rely on their concept and they don't feel the need to like saturate the plot to make it
Yeah.
interesting. So I feel like I'm kind of changing. I'm for this one it was like no, it was just enough and it made sense with the plot. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't add more. The
Yeah.
pacing was good. We had our big climax moments that
Yeah.
made sense. So
I think what I want to add to what you're saying, it's more like I think because the writing was so simple and I think the writing was really well done that I was able to predict without having to like ask myself questions. Like it's not to be like, "Oh, I know this was going to happen because it already happens." It's not like that, but it's like when Rocky like was going to die, I was like deep down I was like I knew he was going to survive because it wouldn't make sense in the plot for him to die, you know what I mean? Because then if he dies then he's stranded there and then there's no moving forward. So I
mhm.
think that's why I feel like this plot was really simple because they constantly needed the climax to move forward. Like for example, when he was on the planet, if he died, then the movie ended there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it was such an easy plot to follow, and it was such a easy thing to understand. That's why I feel like my brain really got. I think for the first time in a while. I mean, not true. I feel like I was looking, and I was like, okay, how is he floating? He's probably like on harnesses right now, or stuff like that. Or like it's like how are they making Rocky movie? You know what I mean? But like outside of that, I feel like I generally got to enjoy it, not having to figure out, except my questions about like how is he feeding himself. But like
My main question was, is he running out of oxygen tank or not?
no, literally, like Nora was like, "How is he not running out of oxygen?" And I'm like, "Girl,
I don't fucking.
I don't know." But you know what? I didn't mind it because at the end of the
Yeah.
day,
The whole movie is not really on Nora. Is the oxygen tank there or not? Like,
yeah,
girl, relax. That's not the whole movie. Like,
yeah, because they're really focused on the message rather than
yeah.
like making it like you said, like action or stressful or anything. And even in those moments, I don't know. I feel like I knew it was gonna like go forward. The only thing that I didn't know if it was gonna happen is him going back home, but yeah, that was
That was so
That
surprising to
was
me.
absolutely. Yeah, I actually. Yeah.
That and
Yeah.
spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah. Well, spoilers from the beginning, if I
But for
may.
me, I mean, it kind of makes. I also questioned that with my family. We had a debate, and for me, it makes sense that he chose to be. He
I-
chose to be with the person that mattered to him because back on Earth, everyone chose to sacrifice him. The only
Yes.
person that sacrificed themselves for him was Rocky.
I don't know. I feel like
What?
wouldn't you want to go back to your
Okay, but
planet?
this is what I wrote. I wrote that like the ending made me really anxious, but like a bit happy. I'll admit it. Grace choosing to stay in space frustrated me at first, but at the same time, it makes sense. He wasn't treated well by the human world, and with Rocky, he finally found a place where he felt safe and at home. So it's like I. I don't know. Like I like at the end of the day, even if Rocky meant that much, like, would you like stay? Like that's a far, 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 far place from home.
But I feel I would have went back home.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like
But the
it's a bittersweet moment. That's the way I saw it. It was more of
yeah.
a bittersweet moment. I was like, I certain people in your life are just meant to just be there to have like an experience and moving forward. So I think, and again, it made sense with his character choosing Rocky over everyone. But me, if I was in that situation, I would have went back home.
Oh,
I
me
don't,
too.
I don't know. It's like at the end of the day, it's home. You know what I mean? Even if people like sacrifice you, even though there's people who like might not love you or anything like that, there's still more experiences to learn. And I think I don't know. For me, the message of the movie was like humanity and like life and everything. So like
But
after learning that lesson, I would just go back home.
Makes
no.
sense.
I was thinking this in the middle of the movie like more before when we found out that Rachel was the one who sent him in a coma. I thought because the whole plan was yes, you guys are all going to die, but we're going to get the information we need. Them sending him in a coma, like, was that on purpose to make him live the longest out of the three astronauts?
That I don't
But
know.
that's the thing, like, on the other hand, like, she said, no, three of you guys are all gonna die at the same time because it makes sense because you guys are all gonna work together, whatever, whatever. But, like, anyways,
I don't think so. That's
in my head, I feel like that's why, like, other than doing it out of doing it against his will, other than that, like I feel like him being in a coma, like with his shock and like his body like just not waking up, I feel like that's why he survived.
but that's the only thing that confused me about the plot, and maybe it's just like having to re-listen because it's a lot of listening too.
Yes. Yeah.
Because like you said, yeah, they were all meant to die, but I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm shocked that they died before him.
But that's because he was in a coma. That's
No, I
what
get it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure his coma ended up being longer because when you're in a
Longer than
coma,
expected. Yeah.
yeah, when you're in a coma, it's really your body deciding if it wants to like live or not. You know what I mean? And like a
yeah.
lot of people, I mean, that happens when you watch Grey's Anatomy a lot. Like a lot.
Okay,
No,
she's
no,
she's
but
a
I'm
The
doctor.
expert.
Dr. Emily. No, but I'm just saying, like, for example, in Grey's, a lot of the time they say like when they finish the patient, they expect the patient to awake, and then they're in a coma for like years and years, or sometimes they're in a coma for like 2 years, and like they don't know when the person's gonna come back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the coma went longer than expected because they were already dead. So I think the time that he was supposed to like help do the what is it called, the experiment and like the mission when went longer than it was supposed to.
For sure. I also think that, and you know what kind of justifies it? That one scene that shows Rachel, she's like super old and wrinkly, and the
Yeah.
earth is literally cold.
Yeah.
That goes to show how much time has passed. Where,
Yeah.
to the point where like maybe they didn't even expect to have an answer. They just like accepted their fate. They're gonna like freeze to death.
Yeah.
That's what I understood.
Yeah,
at least. Mm-hmm.
same. Nora's like the
Nora's
Nora's king.
I love this movie. I actually like put a heart on it on Letterboxd. Like I don't know what that means, but I did it.
It means
But
you really
Me
like
either.
it.
I
I
give it a
really
5.
Tea.
You
I was a
loved
bit,
it,
I
you
was
didn't even
I
give it a
was a
Why
bit
did
5.
me
I was a
too?
bit too greedy for the other half. I gave it a 4.5. Relax, it's almost a 5.
Why?
Yeah, explain. Because you literally say I give a 5 on everything on your letterbox.
I said I give
Yeah.
a 4.5 to everything, so I'm
Oh.
not too like
Okay,
you know,
Okay,
just-
okay, she's
alright.
pretentious with her 5s.
Exactly, bro.
Literally. No, I do want to say something visually.
Mm.
Cinematography, I mentioned in the beginning, I'm not gonna say it again, but like it was incredible. But one detail I love, and I really want to say that as we were walking like to the metro, but I kind of forgot, is the flashbacks. I don't know if this was the
Intention?
point, intention, or whatnot, but oh my god. So it goes from like a clip from space and then a clip to Earth, but Earth starts like on a tilt or upside down, showing that for him, Earth home is no longer home, zero gravity, so it's like on a tilt or upside down, and then it fixes itself. That's something I picked up. That's something I correlated to.
I didn't pick up shit.
Yeah.
I was just there
Look at her
smiling.
being
No,
a
because
cinephile.
No, because no,
Yeah, go.
you know the meme of the little character like on the unicorn with the rainbows and there's like smiling. I felt like that was me watching the movie. I was just there.
Yeah, the little mouse, like,
Yeah.
And then Nora was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, Nora was
The
like
angles are
analyzing
tilted.
everything. Me, I was just there like, okay,
No.
period.
The only reason why I noticed is because there's this one, like, he was like in class and he was just sitting and throwing his little beanball, and it was like, boom, and I was like, what the fudge, man? Like, what is happening? And I was like, okay, fine. And then I was like, oh, because when it goes back to the present situation, which is space, it's like full gravity, everything's level, or like to its everything makes sense to the circumstance of like the scene we're at the moment. But like back on Earth, every time we get a little clip of Earth, it's like flipped and tilted, and I'm like, oh, like this is not home for him anymore. Like this is not safe for him. And at first, it started level, and then like progressively, like we'd like get a flashback and it's like upside down fully, and it's going down and it's going like that and turning back around, and we're like, oh, like when he first meets Rachel, and I'm like, oh, like, you
Are
know,
we sure her name is Rachel?
I don't know. I
Let me
don't
make sure. I
At
have a
this
feeling.
point-
I have a feeling that it's not.
I kind of think it is Rachel.
I
Imagine
don't think it's
like
not.
something
I
completely different.
really feel like it's Michelle.
Michelle, it's not Michelle. I would have remembered. It's my mom's name.
Hold up.
What are you gonna
Oh
say
my
about that?
gosh, guys, there's a big. Okay, so I don't know what we were talking about. You guys just started screaming.
I'm sorry. Neither do I. We were
You scared me more than the spider. Cause bro, I looked at the spider and like my body went to shock. I'm like, okay, let me be rational about this, because we all have fear of spider. Okay, so we saw a spider, guys, and it like completely changed the vibe.
Disrupted. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think I'm gonna die in this house.
yeah. So we're just gonna pick it up. Where does anyone have an opinion?
Well.
Yeah, so I think that for me it was like the most subtle yet strong tactic to show that home was no longer gonna be his home. Well, Earth was no longer gonna be his home.
You
Sorry.
can breathe, Nora. It's okay. It's not gonna come bite you. And even if it does, you'll turn into Spider-Man.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, because in my head, I'm gonna do a prank, but it's not funny.
No.
Me too. I'm like,
No, no.
What if I just scream spider?
No, don't.
like, what if I just like?
Don't do that. Don't do
Okay.
that. Yeah, my mom would always say, "You love Spider-Man, but here you are screaming over a spider." Ma'am,
And
they're
she
two.
was right.
They're two different things. One's a
No,
human.
like, guys, Nora scared me more than a spider. Like that, I've never heard someone scream like that in such a small space.
You think I'd scream like that if I'm getting?
Please, someone book her for a horror movie.
Honestly, that
a
could be
lot
your
of
audition.
people say I could do horror movie very well. I don't know what is that. A
I believe
compliment?
that. I believe that.
Thank
You
you.
scared the shit out of me.
You want to talk about Grace
Grace.
and Rocky's relationship? Yeah, a lot of people compared Grace and Rocky to themselves and their pets, which is so cute. I find that very wholesome, but again, like for me, it was more than that too, other than like a pet finding.
Nothing. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
'Cause I think it's the most. I'm just gonna read it because now I'm just mixing up my words. But I think it's one of the most beautiful relationship I've seen. Being two beings who have no harmful attention towards each other. Grace is no longer surrounded by humanity with its own flaws.
Moving away from me. What did I do?
Go ahead.
Well, did you like the relationship between Rocky and Grace?
I did, and I think At first, I was scared that it was gonna like, oh, am I really gonna believe that like this man's
he's
gonna be a friend
nice.
with an alien?
Yeah.
But then it kind of made sense, and especially after like Rocky sacrificed himself, which honestly I didn't expect him to do. Like I thought they were just both gonna die there or something, or like I don't know, like, but I didn't expect Rocky to like break out of his like little like glass thing to go save Grace.
But because it's not a human and it was introduced Rocky was introduced in such way, I believe that Rocky doesn't have those evil and
Mm.
fearful intention that a human does. Sorry. And like that's why oh my god, so sorry. A lot of people on the internet really compared Rocky and Grace's relationship as themselves and their pet. I agree in that sense, like it is adorable in that world, but I see it more than that. I do want to say to me it's a bond between two beings who have no harmful intention towards each other. Grace is no longer surrounded by humanity with all its flaws and fears, and Rocky he finds something pure and builds trust on it, and they like start understanding each other. So I just feel like just knowing it's not a human, like of course he won't have that evil like selfish needs, and of course he would go out for it. And so sorry, it's because I screamed my
Her voice is
yeah you know.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it. This is more of a comment that was built later on,
But that's
thinking
really
about
interesting.
it.
I never thought about that because I kind of was like, I guess like judging Rocky as if he thought as a human, you know. But like, yeah, maybe like his values are different. Maybe
No, man,
like he was so down to sacrifice himself, you know, which is
well,
different from even Grace that didn't want to sacrifice himself for like someone
yeah,
else. So that makes a
yeah.
lot of sense.
It's and I think his trauma was that his whole world, his people passed away and he couldn't do anything, and this time he was like, you know, it's kind of like Spider-Man where like he saved MJ, Tom's Holland MJ, because he learned his lesson type of thing. So it's Rocky knew this time, and not only that, like I also do believe it's because he's an alien. He has no human like intentions in him. He has his his belief and his like idea of the
That's
right
true. Even with
intention.
like the astrophage, you know, like when Grace says like he doesn't have enough astrophage to go home, and then he's like,
I'll give you
yeah,
astrophase. I'll go 6 years later.
later.
Like, oh, anyways,
Makes sense.
I love him. I love Rocky. You?
I'm not gonna say like again. I don't have an opinion about this movie. I'm gonna be honest. I just enjoyed it. I mean, I liked everything.
Just like heart eye emoji.
no, literally, like
uh,
I
monkey covering eye face emoji.
no, but like even the things that confuse me, like I mentioned, like I can't even say anything about it because it's not real. It's sci-fi, so that's it. I have nothing to say.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah.
Another random thought that I had, you know, like his character's name is Rylan Grace or
Oh, by the
G.
way, the character's name was Eva. Before,
Well,
sorry, before we started all screaming, her name is Eva.
it's Eva, but in my
So
heart it's Rachel because
it's
she was
not
such a girl boss
Rachel.
that I was like,
It's
it's Rachel.
it's not Rachel. It's not Michelle. It's Eva.
Eva.
We are sorry for the
Sorry, Eva.
confusion.
We really missed the mark right there. But as I was saying, like Rylan Grace, flip it around, Ryan Gosling. RG.
Support thy Canadian actor.
And that was amazing too.
I think like whenever I see him, I'm just like, Gosling, Gosling, Gosling.
But like he's such a good actor. But to be
He's so good.
honest,
I'm just kidding.
I feel like because he was like so big on the poster, that's one of the reasons like maybe I'm not gonna see this movie because like sci-fi and like another A-list actor that I like, but I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna be like another like blockbuster wannabe movie. But no,
It's
like
so
this was
wholesome.
the real thing, like
Yeah.
real instant classic blockbuster movie.
No, I love it, and I think the people who took on the project Hail Mary, if I may, like really took it in with care, and so much work went into it. Like I can't get over the visuals. Like I do want to give credit to them as much as credits we give to Christopher Nolan for not using CGI and whatever. I think these two directors use practical effect to their best
Abilities.
Capabilities?
capability. And just having, again, puppet work. Puppet work is so, I love puppet work. It's such a beautiful storytelling format, if I may. That
Mhm.
was weirdly worded, but I got my point. So yeah, I think just knowing, I obviously watched those facts before going in. Like, they just kept
Mhm.
on appearing, so that's why I knew like a lot of stuff went in for the movie. But whether I knew that or not, like if I liked it or not, like it wouldn't have changed my opinion. But like I just
It only
ended up,
made you appreciate even more. I think,
yeah,
right?
I think like I actually really did love it. It's like hard effort went in for the movie for a good movie to come out. So
Yeah.
you know, so
And you know what? I feel like that's gonna be my last comment, but I really hope that this movie and the way it was made sets the tone for like future movies.
yes.
Mm.
What about you, girl?
I generally I'm
Okay, we'll
speechless.
stop.
No, but for me, honestly, like, cause I agree with everything you guys say, and like I have nothing more to add than what I've say, and I don't want to repeat myself. So,
Period.
so do we just go into the ratings, or is
Let's
there
go.
is there any final thoughts? No.
I don't.
I love space, and it made me feel cathartic. That's
Wait,
why
I
I
have
wrote.
one last comment.
Cut that out.
Amaze.
Amaze. Fist my bump.
Out of Rockies we're rating this?
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah, out of Little Rockies. Okay.
Outer Little Rockies.
So what
5 out
is
of
your
5.
guys' rating?
10 out of 10. 5 out of 5. Rockies.
I'll
Out of
give
Rockies.
it a 10 out of 10 too.
I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. No, like I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? No, but like I enjoyed
No,
it.
it has to be the other way.
Like I enjoyed it. Do I think it's a perfect movie? No. But at the end of the day,
I do.
but
I
I think
do.
I can definitely sit down and rewatch it and not be bored.
It's a very rewatchable movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
100%.
but you know, out of the vibes and the feels, it's an 8 out of 10 for me.
So our
So our final would
final
be like
rating?
what, like 9? Because it's two
9.
tens. Yeah, 9. So 9 out of 10 Rockies, and that is our final rating for this episode, guys.
Go watch this movie, please.
You're
So
gonna love it.
don't forget to follow us in all of our socials, and also the season is almost coming to an
Yeah.
end, guys. So follow for our socials because we're gonna do a lot of content during the summer. So don't worry, we won't be doing any more episodes for the summer, but for sure content. So follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, and yeah, and keep sharing, keep promoting. Keep promoting like it's their job.
Keep promoting.
But we'll keep talking about it, and keep
Keep watching movies and keep on reviewing it and keep on sharing your opinions and share it with us.
Yes.
Because we want to hear it as much as we're here sharing it with you. Please.
We want to know what you think too.
exactly. So thank you guys so much for watching.
And so we will reel you guys back in for our next episode. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.